Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Stephanie and welcome to another video. I am so excited, so let's just get right into it. Okay, like I said, welcome in, grab some snacks, grab some beverages. Today I want to do a 24-hour readathon novella edition. I have 6 novellas that I want to read, 5 are romance, 1 is a thriller, and I want to read them all. I think I'm going to set a timer on my iPad for 24 hours and we're going to try to read all 6. If I read all 6, then I'm just going to continue my current read, which is Raw by 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖈𝖆, but that is if I finish all 6 novellas. So let's very quickly talk about all 6 novellas and then we can get into the readathon. We are just going to rapid fire them because I do not know anything about these novellas at all. I like to go into my books blind, but especially a novella blind because they're so short. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to know anything. So let's rapid fire them. I'm going to be reading off of my iPad. So the first one is Time Will Tell by Hannah bonam-young. The second one is Second Act Romance by Julie Soto. We have Death to Valentine's Day by cowles. And then we have Valentine's Sleigh by navessa. And we have Bouquets and Buckles by elliott. And then we have Twisted Truth by Ava Strong. Is that 7? No, that's 6. I might have counted 7, but that is 6. I don't know where my brain is at today. I really don't. But I'm going to try to read all of those within 24 hours. I have a little bit of stuff that I need to do before we start. So I'm going to go do that and then I'll be back to start the timer and start the reading, honestly. Also, I might go over a little bit more than 24 hours. We'll see, but just welcome to a cozy little novella reading vlog. I am so excited. I love novellas, okay? I know that might be an unpopular opinion because they're novellas, they're short, and not a whole lot happens usually, but I'm sorry, I love a novella. It's just so fun, it's quick, it gets me in the mood, and what can I say, okay? Like I've said a million times already, I love them. But anyways, I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, we're gonna start with the thriller, which is Twisted Truth by Ava Strong, and it's 144 pages. We're just going to get into it. I need to get a timer set up. I don't really think I'm going to pay much attention to the timer, to be honest, because I never do, but maybe I will. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to start it now. Well, first I need to add it to my Bookly app and then I'm going to start it. Okay, we're sitting at 23 hours and 11 minutes left. I'm 39% of the way through Twisted Truth, and so far, it is very intriguing. It hooked me right away, and the first little part was a little bit emotional because I was like, oh, she's going for a father-daughter little camping trip. Her dad's the warden. It was kind of fun. Until it wasn't. Yeah, I'm on page 50, and now we're in, like, the present day, because that was, like, the prologue, like, the past. And now she is a warden and they are investigating a murder, and her partner is kind of annoying. Yeah, kind of annoying, but her, I'm very much enjoying her. And we just now met an FBI agent, so maybe he'll be annoying too. We'll see, but I am enjoying it. And I really have no theories of who is the murderer. Like, who's the killer? Not a clue. Not a single clue. There's like an obvious answer, but I don't know if it's going to be the obvious answer. But I'm enjoying it. Okay, we're at 22 hours and 8 minutes left. I just finished Twisted Truth. I rated it 4 stars. The prologue and epilogue made me cry. I cried to both, okay? They were sad and like heartwarming. I don't know how to explain it, but highly recommend if you want like a twisty thriller. The FBI agent was not annoying. I actually kind of liked him, not gonna lie, but definitely recommend. Like I said, if you like a twisty thriller, it was very fast paced because it's only 149 pages, so definitely got me hooked right away. Because I mean, I feel like if it's a thriller and a novella, it kind of has to hook you right away because it's so short. It's going to go so quickly, and it did. And I had a good time. Like I said, rated it 4 stars. Now we're going to go into one of the romances because there's 5 romances and only 1 thriller. So now it's time for the romances, and I don't know which one I'm going to start, but I'll keep you guys updated whenever I decide. Okay, so never mind. I decided fairly quickly because I already have one from Kindle Unlimited and I have no more spots to take anything out. So I'm just going to read this one first and then return it, get the next one, return that one, get the next one. You guys understand. So the first romance we're going to read is Bouquets and Buckles by Elliott Rose. This is part of the 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖆𝖍 series, but it's a novella. I don't think you have to read it after one or before one. I have not read any of those series. I do own one of them physically. I think it's book 1. It's Chasing the Wild. I own that one physically. So I'm going to read this one. It is 160 pages and we're just going to go into it. It is a best friend's dad snowed in cowboy romance. And I feel like that's just fitting. Like, we're not snowed in right now. Like, we have snow. We're just colded in because it's too cold for me out there. So we're going to go into this one. I'm going to get everything set up on Storygraph, Fable, Bookly, and then we're going to start. Okay, I'm 52% of the way into Bouquet and Buckles. Let's do a little update. Yeah, this is so hot. This is so hot. If you want something quick and spicy and kind of Christmassy, they both hate Christmas, but it is on Christmas Day and they're snowed in. But wow. If anyone has read this series, do these characters come up in the series? I feel like Brad probably does, like we'll get his story, but I'm obsessed. I definitely need to read the series. Like I said, I own book 1 physically, so I think I might add that to my TBR for February because what the heck, the setting, 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖆𝖍, it is all just so nice. I'm just very much loving it. Like I said, 52% of the way through, so I'm on page 86. There's 160 pages, like I said before, so we're definitely making good time. My Kindle says I have 45 minutes left to finish it, so let's see how long it actually takes us to finish it. Okay, so I'm now 66%. I just got to chapter 22, page 108. I'm gonna take a break so that I can charge my light, and my fiance is actually on his way home from Walmart, so I want to help him put stuff away and get everything organized. And yeah, so I'll be back whenever I pick this up again, which should be within like the next hour or so. Okay, so I was wrong. He wasn't on his way home, but my light is still charging, so I don't have my light on. I'm sorry about that. I finished it. I finished Bouquets and Buckles. Oh my gosh, the writing. So much happened in only 160 pages. I am shook. I absolutely love it. In fact, I need to go see whose book 1 is about. What? Let me go grab it. No. Does Brad not have a book? I need to do some research because I need Brad's book. I need it. I hope he has a book. But this one is Layla and Colton. Don't know who they are. No idea. But that's them. And yeah, I have no idea who they are, but that's okay. This one's ex-boyfriend's father. Okay, I see it. I see it with the age gap. Are they all age gaps? Because if that's true, then Brad might not have a book. And I need Brad and Flynn's story. I just do. Definitely will be adding this one to my February TBR. Okay, so when you see this in my wrap-up TBR video, don't act surprised. I warned you. Unless I forget. If I don't have this in my wrap-up TBR video, someone comment and remind me because I most likely forgot and I need to read this as soon as possible. Wow. Okay. I didn't even tell you guys my thoughts. Well, I kind of did. I didn't tell you my rating. 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. That was beautiful and spicy and I just had such a good time. Okay? Lucas? Mr. Rhodes? Yeah. Love that. I don't know which one I'm going to go into next. I think the rest of them are in the Amazon original collection. I don't know what it's called, but I think that they're all in that little collection. So I think I'm just going to start with whichever one comes first and go down the list. I think there's 2 in there that I don't want to read from those authors, so I'm not going to. So I think the first one will be Time Will Tell by Hannah Bonam-Young. I'm going to go download that now, and I probably won't come back until my fiance's home, because I think now my fiance and our friend are on their way here. So I'll be back after I download it, after I help put groceries away, hang out for a little bit, and then we'll start reading. Hey guys, it is 3 a.m. Yeah, our friend came over, we hung out with him for a little bit, and then I watched SmackDown, and I fell asleep like right after SmackDown ended. But it's 3 a.m. It says we have 10 hours left. I'm probably gonna go a little over 24 hours, not gonna lie. That's okay though. I woke up maybe an hour ago and I was like, okay, I'm not falling back asleep. So now we're gonna go into Time Will Tell by Hannah Bonam-Young. So that's what we're doing now at like 2:50 a.m. Okay, hi guys. As you guys saw, I did read 2 more novellas last night. I just did not talk about them because I was tired. I just wanted to get some more reading done. The first one I finished was Time Will Tell by Hannah Bonam-Young, and I loved this. Based off my reactions and how fast I read it, I had to give it 5 stars. That was so cute. That was so cute. If you guys don't know, it is a, obviously, novella. And when her grandmother dies, she gets a letter from her, basically from when she was 18 years old, saying that her grandma was in love with the woman back when it wasn't okay to be in love with a woman. They were in a relationship secretly until she met their grandfather, and her and this mystery woman named Martha made a time capsule. She wanted them to go find it and open it. And to do that, her family had to get Martha's family involved because Martha had the key. But Martha had passed away 10 years prior. So that was so cute. I need a full-length novel on their love story after they meet. Like, I'm sorry, I do. I need them. I need more of them because that was not enough. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But yeah, I rated it 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. He can always tell when I'm filming, and then he wants to sit on me. And then the second one that I finished, I actually listened to, and I'm happy that I listened to it because I think I wouldn't have liked it even more. And that is Second Act Romance by Julie Soto. I don't know why I didn't like this. I kind of thought it was boring and I didn't really feel the chemistry or connection between the 2 main characters. I just wasn't really a fan, and I think if I would have read it, I would have disliked it even more. So I did rate this one 3 stars, and it kept me entertained, I guess, but I definitely wouldn't read it again or anything of that sort. So I might even bump it down to like 2.5. I'm not entirely sure. I just didn't really feel the chemistry or the connection or anything. So you know what? I think I am actually going to bump it down to 2.5 because usually 3 stars I still recommend. And I don't really know if I'd recommend it, to be honest. Like, I really don't. So I think I might actually bump it down to 2.5. Yeah. But anyways, that means we have 2 more novellas to get through today. And both of these I think are pretty short. I already have the next one downloaded on my Kindle ready to go. And that one is Death to Valentine's Day by Katherine Cowles. So we're going to start there. And then we're going to go into Valentine's Sleigh by Navessa Allen. So let's get to reading. I'm pretty sure the timer is like, yeah, we only have 22 minutes left on the timer, but because I took such a long break yesterday, because my friend came over, we were hanging out, then SmackDown, and then I was just tired, so I went to bed. I'm never gonna neglect myself an early bedtime. Like, I'm not. I will never. But we only have 22 minutes left. So I'm just going to cancel this, and then we're just gonna read the last 2 and call it a day. Because we're probably gonna go over by like an hour, so not too terrible. But let's get to reading. Okay, I finished Death to Valentine's Day, and I loved it. I loved it. I rated it 4.5 stars. I did not expect there to be so much plot in a book that was 100 pages and have a plot twist. Was not expecting that. Literally, that came out of left field. For a second, I had to go back and reread it because I was just like, wait a second. Does that mean what I think it means? Like, what? What? Huh? Yeah. But now we have one more to read. Yeah, we're gonna go and start that one now. I'm super excited. That means I'll have 6 books finished in the last little over 24 hours. 7 if I include my authors. That's insane. Yes, they were all novellas, they were all short, but that's still 7 books. That's crazy. That's crazy, but I'm very happy. So now it's time to go read the final one. Okay, I just finished the last one, Valentine Slay. I'm rating it 4 stars. That was really, really good. And it was like very original. Like I've never read anything with that kind of plot. So he is a grave digger and he had just buried someone that he went to high school with and kind of was intrigued by in high school. And she was 32 now. So lots of years have passed. And he starts hearing screaming coming out of her grave. Yeah, that was very interesting. I really, really liked it. But then again, I really do like Navessa Allen. I've only read Lights Out. I still need to read the rest. But I did have a good time reading Lights Out, so at least there's that. This was also very, very good. But yeah, we read 6 novellas. So let's just do a quick little recap on all of them and my ratings and thoughts and stuff. So the first one, Twisted Truth by Ava Strong, I rated 4 stars. I had a really good time, and it is actually a series, so I might go and read more in that series because I actually really liked the FMC. She was strong, she was independent, and I just really liked her. So I might go read more of the thrillers in that series because, like I said, I liked her. And then we read Bouquets and Buckles by Elliott Rose. I will definitely be reading the series that comes out of because I own the first one physically, like I've said a million times in this vlog, and I had such a good time with that novella. Rated 4.5 stars, and I need Brad's book. I really, really hope Brad has a book because I need their story. I need to read it, okay? I just do. And then we have Time Will Tell by Hannah Bonam-Young. Like I said, 5 stars. I did just talk about this one earlier today, so I'm not going to give too many thoughts, but I really, really, really liked it. And then Second Act Romance by Julie Soto. Rated that one 3 stars. Was not my favorite. Probably my least favorite in this whole thing. But it was still alright. And then we have Death to Valentine's Day by Catherine Cowles, which I rated 4.5 stars. And then Valentine Slay by Navessa Allen, which was 4 stars. And yeah, I had a really good time doing this. This was a lot of fun. And I think I liked the concept of doing a readathon for novellas because I can just bust through them so fast, and it was just fun. It was just really fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. It literally means the world to me that you take time out of your days to watch my videos. Everywhere else that you can find me will be linked down below. If you have any questions, comments, anything that you want to see, please comment down below. Again, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.